hey there. I have some announcements to make. I don't really want to do an intro or anything. This is just me a really quick update video for the future of the channel. So with that being said, let's just rip this band-aid off right away. The Pokédex project, that really didn't work out, did it? A few reasons for that. Mainly, I was gonna do the Pokédex project as a side thing. It was going to be, I was gonna work on it one day of the week, and in hindsight, that's a very, nonsensical goal. I only have about 3 hours at the very most to work on a video per day. I got a little bit of a busy schedule as it already is, and adding that to it was just illogical. I would have loved to continue it, but they actually took a lot more time than I was expecting them to. I think that Bulbasaur video that I made somehow took up to 2 weeks to make, and that was disregarding everything on KazuTrash. So yeah, that was a fail of video. If you want to take that idea, feel free, be my guest. And I'll still keep the Bulbasaur one up if you feel so inclined to check it out again. I think it's a fun little informative video about the first Kanto starter. I was in over my head with that one. Good news is, I have a replacement for that channel. It's called Sleeping Kev. So as you can see, I renamed Pokédex Project to Sleeping Kev. Those 2 older videos are staying up still. What is that, you might ask? Well, if you don't know me, which I'm guessing 99.9% of you don't, I am a big, heavy sleep talker.
I think Joy Boy could be multiple people with the same goal and dreams.
And so, I have been, over the past, 10 years, I think maybe not 10, maybe close to 9 or 8 years worth of recordings, sleep talk recordings that I've been doing every single night. Well, close to every night that I go to sleep, I record it using a handy little dandy app on my phone. And I think it would be funny to just post all of those sleep talks on another channel. I'll probably post it on TikTok and Instagram and whatever else I do. And I think that's going to be really fun, because that I could definitely do in 1 day of editing. That's an easy day for editing, or maybe 2 days at the very most. There's not a lot of editing that would have to go into that anyway. So that's something really exciting I've been looking forward to making. I'm almost done with all the preparations to actually start. I needed to find some way to record the sound, the waveforms. The waveforms for the audio, because I didn't want to just be a black screen. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You'll see when I post it. So if you'd be interested in that, if that sounds like your thing, I will have a link to that right here, or I forget where YouTube puts it. I think it's there or there. Check that out if you'd be interested in that. I will probably even be posting, narrations of my, dreams, because I do note down my dreams whenever I remember them. Whenever I do that, I write them down as soon as I wake up, and I have some pretty wild ones. So, hey, check it out if you'd be interested. And thirdly, I have another announcement. Recap videos, unfortunately, on this channel are being discontinued. I think the 100 Girlfriends video was my very last recap I'll probably ever do. And the main reason I'm doing that is because they're not the best performing videos. And I'm not gonna lie, they don't elicit too much entertainment for me to make them. Usually a video has to, really pull me in, get me motivated to work on something. Unfortunately, recaps really don't do it for me. They're easy to make. I don't really have to think when I make it. But that brings me into my next point. I want to make a lot more videos where I challenge myself. The recaps weren't much of a challenge for me to make. And I won't lie, when I first started doing those recaps, I really wanted to make easy videos. I was looking, to be completely honest, for an easy way out for something lucrative. But over the course of my journey, I'm like, that's not fun. Why did I want to do that? That's just not a good idea. That's not very fun. So, canning that, putting the kibosh on that. But don't be mistaken, that doesn't mean I'm not opposed to doing more recap videos with twists. Like the ReZero, my most popular video on the channel, which I'm sure most of you know me from, the ReZero True Timeline of Subaru, because that has a fun little twist. I take out all the deaths, I give you perspective of the other people in universe who are looking at Subaru and what do they view him as. Same thing with the Pokemon videos. You people are calling my most recent Pokemon video a recap, which is funny because that's not what I even intended. But I guess, in a way, you could view that as a recap, but again, with a twist. I'm trying to map out the Pokemon map in a recap kind of format showing their journey as they do it. So recaps are basically dead in the main sense, but they still live on in a separate sense. And plus, those videos do way better. Like, this one just hit 112,000 views. What the fuck? You guys are crazy. I love you. Thank you so much. And speaking of that, I have probably the most hard decision I had to make for this channel. I think I'm going to very much be slowing down the Gintama arc review series. It's not dead, but it's slowing down. Because performance-wise, yeah, the Jugem arc, which granted it's the fucking Jugem arc, but the Jugem arc didn't even hit 200 views, which I know views aren't everything. Like, likes, views, whatever, they aren't everything, but when I post the Pokemon video and see all the love and support I'm getting, and then the Gintama one gets, you know, less than 200 hits, it's like, that was maybe even more if it's a longer arc, like 4 weeks of my life that I just poured into that, and not much return I'm getting on that. And like I said, it's not entirely a views or likes or comments thing that I'm doing this for. I have been getting a little bit burnt out on the Gintama arc review series as of late, unfortunately. Especially for arcs where it's meh. Completely middle of the line, because for something I really didn't care one way or the other about, now I have to make a, like 7 to 20 minute video on, and I really don't have much to say, so it kind of feels like a big chore that I don't really feel like forcing myself to do. Now, again, don't get me wrong, a lot of the Gintama arcs I love, but for example, the newest arc I just did a reaction to, if you watch the reaction, you'll see there wasn't much of a reaction. And if you're wondering why, yeah, I didn't care for the jail arc that much, but it wasn't a bad arc. It was just like, you know, I'm probably gonna rate it like a 6 or something, but it just didn't woo me one way or the other. Now, I'll still be posting that one because I already have it started. I've got the reaction all done, and I just have to make the script and everything, so expect that within the next 2 weeks, probably. But after that, I probably won't be posting the Gintama arc review series unless I really don't have anything to post. So I'm really sorry to all the Gintama people who've been with me since the very beginning. I appreciate you guys so much, but I think this was a necessary sacrifice for the channel's continued growth and evolution and life, just breathing more life into this place. Again, I'm very sorry for everyone I've disappointed with this announcement, but hopefully you'll still stick with me for anything else I make. And like I said, the Gintama arc review series isn't dead, just severely neutered, I guess. And the final thing I want to say is the seasonal streams. The one I just did will probably be the last one you'll ever see on the main channel. I think those are going to be going on the second channel, KazuTwo. So if you still want to see those unedited, untouched streams, please feel free to go check out KazuTwo, because that's where I'm posting all of the seasonal recaps now. Or hey, if you want to catch them live, go to my Twitch page, KazuTheRatTTV. And on top of that, I might even end up streaming them on this channel in the future, but right now I don't have that set up. Maybe I'll set it up for next season, but the VOD will be going to KazuTwo, so stick around for that. Main reason I'm doing that is because I wanted to keep this channel to be mainly video essays, and that's not a video essay. That's not a video essay. So anything like reactionary, I guess I would like to keep on KazuTwo. And lastly, thank you everyone who has stuck with this channel for so long, or even if you're a brand new viewer, I appreciate you so much, because you guys are the channel. Like, you guys are everything. I'm nothing without you. So thank you. Thank you to anyone who has subscribed, watched my video, liked it, or even disliked it, because I love that feedback. I need that feedback, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to make decisions like this one. Hopefully you'll stick with me for anything in the future. It's going to be a big, different ride from here on out. So with that being said, I guess I'm done here, alright? I guess I'm done here. Like this video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Comment any thoughts you have on the future of the channel, any suggestions or any misgivings you might have towards me in the comments below. And with that being said, have a wonderful day. And don't forget to stay trash. Peace.